Warning: the following video contains strong language, which may be offensive to some viewers and/or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only. Thank you for your attention. And a jolly good afternoon, good evening, and good morning to you all. Yes. It's a coffee stream. Oh, yes, and something else. I've had such a giggle today. What are we going to do? Well, first of all, hi, everybody. Hi, Mama Joe. Hi, Aussie Jen. Hi, Roy, Verica, Sandra, Mama Joe again. So, anyway, welcome to the stream. If you're not subbed, go ahead and sub. That's going to be one of the topics while we're having a nice coffee. You're going to fucking love this. You can't make this shit up. Right. Today we're going to be talking about different types of things like, how can I put it? Honesty. Let's talk about honesty, shall we? Honesty is a trait that a lot of people can't do. Everyone lies. Everyone is dishonest. No matter who you are, no matter what you do. Okay? So let's get down to the brass knuckles. When I say something, I usually go by 100% facts. Now, yesterday I said something that was not very truthful, that I was only waiting for the federal case. I wasn't very truthful. What I should have said is that I'm going to sit back and watch all these absolute fucking buffoons make a fool of themselves, and then when the federal case comes out, is point it out to them and then call them out on their buffoonery. That's what I wanted to say. But anyway, yeah. So I don't know if you've noticed, but I am losing subs. And the reason I'm losing subs is because all the haters are leaving because they're not getting the reaction or the satisfaction what they came for. And that also goes for people who are, find gaming or my genre a little bit boring. So here's a little message to you. You have to remember, I'm not monetized, so I'm not losing anything. And for me, quality is quality is better than quantity. Now, a lot of people out there are crying, oh, we want subs, oh, we need this, oh, we need to do this, we need to do that. They're going on about subs, they're going on about reviews and everything else. But here's one thing I want everyone to take to the bank, and you can do what you like with it. I've said that once I get monetized, most of anything I make is going back into charity, or it's going to a reputable charity that that deals with veterans. Which reminds me, I need to put something up, because this is not me just making a statement, but this is also me pointing out that I want to help someone, and I am going to help this individual until Eric has that scooter. And that is my goal. That is my mission. And I know there's a lot of people out there who, I've seen it. I have seen it multiple times. People promise things, but they never really follow through. But I am, because I'm a veteran. I believe in integrity, and I've got ethics. So, guys, there's a link I've just pinned up there. That there is for Eric and his mobility scooter. Spread it around, please. Pass it on to ever groups. Let's see if we can spread the love. Let's get. I am now calling you all for a campaign. Right, this is now a campaign to get Eric that scooter. Okay, Kerry Johnson, no problem. Yvonne, good morning. Okay, and that should be, we should all have this campaign. Share it around your groups. Put it on your Facebook page. Just spread the word. Let's prove other people wrong. That a community can get together and can spread the word and can help someone. Because once we've helped Eric, we'll help the next person. Yeah, a long time ago. And the thing is, I want you to go and have a look. All right, I want you to go and have a look at some of the people who have donated and the comments. Read the comments. You know, it's all about support. You know, Eric is a Navy veteran. But anyway, good morning. Well, good morning, good evening, everyone. So yeah, it looks like people like to play games. Look, if you don't want to be subbed, don't sub. Sit on the outside, listen. The only difference is obviously you can't interact. That's your loss. That's something you have to just lose. Okay. If you want to support me, the channel, and the future, then go ahead and do that. If you don't like me on a personal level, then have the decency to at least tell me why, so I can respond. Other than that, I'm not one of these cloud chasers. I'm not monetizing this until I reach at least my goal was 1,000, but I think I'm going to wait until I get to 700 or 800, and then I'm going to monetize for memberships and super chats, so I can then start giving back, and also get this restream properly to get the proper full yearly thing for restream, so I can actually do some stuff on it, and then the rest of it, we'll see what happens. So yeah, that is my goal. That's my goal for this. Like I was saying the other night, I've got a couple of things that I want to do, and what I wanted to do is actually like touch base with you guys and find out if you like it or not. So I have, as you can hear, I have a piece of paper in front of me. And where's my pen? Pen? Where did you go? Oh, pen. For it out now, pen. Oh, there you are. Right, so what I want to do is, hi Yvonne, well, good morning. So what I want to do is get ideas from you guys. So I'm going to give you what I'm going to do. So we've got special effects, SFX, right? You got wounds or Halloween ideas. All right. What else is there? We've got survival kits, cars kits. Yeah, and power pack. Now, there's a lot of stuff that I am going to do that I'm not going to mention, because one thing I've noticed is that over the past month or so, I've noticed other people, repeating or copying. So there's stuff. Hi, freckled ginger. There's some stuff I'm not going to. Oh yeah, hi Ammo. I'm not going to repeat. I'm going to keep that close to my chest. Not because I don't trust people. It's just, right. So, and also there's going to be some like mechanical stuff as well. So today, what I want you to do is I want you to think about, especially you ladies, I want you to think about something, when you're sitting in your car, right? I want you to think about something mechanical, and then let me know, and then I'll explain it. All right. Carry on. You carry on. I'll carry on. Carry on. Right. Say, for example, how can I put it? Say, for example, you're driving your car, okay, and you got your doors locked, right? But here's the thing: sometimes car thieves right? They'll smash a window to get to site. I've seen it many a times. Right? So if you've got tinted windows or you've got a jacket, right, here's what you do. If you're not carrying a passenger, right, put your handbag, right, underneath your passenger seat, or put your bag or whatever you can, put it underneath your the front part of your passenger seat, right, or underneath your driving seat. But passenger seat is better because if you brake hard, your bag can go forward and block the pedal. So you're better off on the passenger seat, or put it underneath the rear. Good morning, Squid. Of your passenger seat, right? So just push it in there, yeah, and then put your jacket on the front. Something else you can do as well is always make sure that you carry a second little sort of like a bag. Put it around your waist. If you're wearing a jacket, put it around your waist, like a bum bag, so to speak. Right, something else you should have in a car: a power pack. Right, you can get small power packs. Okay, like 10,000, like basically 37 megahertz or watts. Right, so that's 10,000, whatever it's bloody called. I can't even see it. Yeah, right. Get yourself a power pack. Right, the power pack should be. Morning, Nimrod. The power pack should be enough to be able to charge your phone completely and still have power. Right. The reason being is, say, if you lose power in your car, right, you can always get a USB connected light system. Right, they cost about $10-15, and they got various different lights like red, green, blue. Right, and you can stick that in your car, and it's got a USB. So if you do break down or anything else, you can actually use that light. Okay, it doesn't, because it's LED, it won't use that much power. Something else you need to remember: if you are low on batteries on your phone, right, and you got 1 bar or 2 bar, okay, right, turn off your Wi-Fi, turn off your Bluetooth. It all uses power. All right, and then turn off your roaming as well. Right, turn off those 3 things when you are traveling, right? Because at the end of the day, yeah, if if you are driving and you got low power and you haven't got a way to charge it, or something happens and you haven't got a way to charge your phone, turn off Wi-Fi, turn off Bluetooth. All right, those 2, and it will. And I can tell you right now, your phone will have some power. And then at some point, send a text message to at least 2 or 3 people, and add them to one message. Don't do 3 separate ones. Do one message, right? And then add these people to one message. Tell them where you are, what's next to you, like left, right, and in front of you, okay? And tell them exactly what route you took, okay? And then send that message, and just tell them that you got a low battery status on your phone, right? And not to panic. Okay, that's if you don't need help. If you do need help, then just say, hey, look, okay. Because a lot of people don't realize that if you turn your phone off and leave it for a while, especially in a warm environment, right, and you turn it back on, you'll have enough power to send a text message. Don't try and call people, right? If you're on low power, send a text message. It takes less power, right? That's one thing. The little go bags, or the little snatch bags, what we call snatch bags, that you can put in your car, right? Again, right, you have to remember is that if you leave anything in your car in the winter or at any time, you'll notice that sometimes your car battery will be flat, or the batteries don't work properly. It's because the batteries are frozen. The cold is not good for batteries, and too hot as well. Okay, so if you know that your car battery suffers under the winter, right? Morning hose, right? If you know that your car suffers, right, in the winter, at least twice a day, in the mornings and in the evenings, go out, start it, and sit in it until the wet, and put your fan on, right, and wait until it gets sort of lukewarm, lukish warm, right? Because once you know it's Lucas warm, that means your engine's the oil has the engine's warmed up. Okay, and always make sure that you prep your car for winter and prep your car for summer. So for winter, make sure there's antifreeze in the engine or antifreeze in the radiator. Right, make sure you got the decent windshield screen wash. Also, change your windscreen wipers from summer to winter. Trust me. Because windscreen wash for winter has a different chemical in it, and it puts a small film over your windscreen, and it makes it all sort of slimy. Yeah, that's why you're supposed to clean your windscreen off properly once you're done. Something else, checking oil. Now, a lot of people say, especially in the winter, a lot of people say, yeah, check the oil, check this, do that, check the oil in the winter. Depending on what temperature it gets, the oil can get very sort of like sluggy. All right. Don't start the engine and let your engine run. All right. Because the thing is, it takes 5 to 10 minutes, or probably a little bit longer, for all the oil in your engine to sink down into the oil sump. And because obviously it takes a while for everything to heat up, there'll still be some oil left in the oil sump that hasn't warmed up and gone through the system yet. All right. So basically, just pull out the dipstick and then look at it. 99% of the time on your dipstick, it will tell you exactly the level. Right? And just remember, after you've ran your engine for a while and it's nice and hot, okay, turn it off, come back about half an hour, 45 minutes later, and then check your oil again. Right? The engine this is where people make the mistake. Right? Oil will stay warmer a little bit longer than an engine will. Yeah. And just make sure your fluids make sure that your windscreen fluids and wipers are changed for winter. Make sure your radiator, everything's done. And here's one thing: make sure that you've got a warm go bag in the back of your car. Oh my God, Nimrod, blinker fluid. And that's another thing. Also, make sure that you've got at least one set of spare bulbs for your headlights or for your rear lights. Yeah, always make sure you've got them. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Over in America, apparently, if you got a light out, you can get a ticket. Over here in the UK or in Europe, they have to give you the ability. I don't know if it's still in America, but they have to give you the ability to be able to fix it. And if you are able to fix it, then basically you can turn around and say, "Oh right, I didn't know that it was working when I left. Basically, I'm going to drive to the next service station and I'm going to fix the problem, right? And then fix it." And there you go. There's way much more to go on about what you can do in a car as a female, right? But they're just a benefit. And here's the thing: when you open that bonnet, and you look at the engine, always start in the center bottom, and then work your way around, and then come back into the center bottom, and then work your way to the right around, and then come back down into the center. So it's like a figure of 8. Yeah. And just make sure that everything is attached, it's solid, it's tight, nothing's moving, everything's fine, all the fluids are topped up, and you always make sure that your fluids are always topped up at the end of the trip. If you drive around all week, make sure by the Friday that you make sure that all the fluids are topped up. Well, I got stopped by a cop to his mistake, and he said that I had a light out, and I went, "Really?" And he went, "Yeah." And I went, "Okay." And then I said, "What, a running light?" And he went, "Yeah." And I said, "Yeah, okay. Then thanks very much for letting me know. Once I get home, I'll check it." And he went, "No." And then he started trying to give me road traffic act. And I went, "Listen, sunshine, right? You may be a cop, but the thing is, I know about road conditional vehicles, and if out of three red lights, brake lights, one isn't working, I've still got two. Because over here they recently have put what we call an MRT, right? Is basically it's mechanically or okay to use. If your brake light, there's two brake lights either on either side, so you got one on either side, and then you got the one in the center. That now is classified as part of the test. So if that doesn't work, you can fail your MRT. And so the cop had to walk away with his ego in his hands. Hey, Shukor, how you doing, buddy? Welcome back. The most important thing is like, I don't really. I'm trying to be as politically as correct and polite as I possibly can. Because usually I'd give you this. I'd be giving you the squatty version right now. Get your partner, right, to show you how to change a bulb, what not to do with a bulb, right? And if the bulb is still working that you're changing, or it's still, or if it's not working, throw it away. If it's working, if you're changing from summer to winter setup, okay, right, then put everything that's working into a box and then just label it. And one thing you should never do, never touch a bulb with your fingers, your bare fingers, right? Put gloves on or use a bit of cardboard or something like that, because the grease on your fingers will burn through the glass, because that glass on the bulbs is very thin, right? You'd be very surprised how quick, yeah? And then after summer, just before winter, take your car for a service, or take a health check, so to speak. Some companies do it, right? But what you do, you take it to one place, right, and say, look, I'm before I take this car for a health check, I want you to check to make sure everything's fine, right? And then what they'll do, they'll check it, yeah, or a dealer, and then you take it to a health check. And if their health check turns around, oh, you got this and this and this wrong, right? Then at least you know that they're trying to rip you off, right? Always have a second opinion. Something else, if you go and change oil or anything else, right? I've been hearing horror stories about people taking their cars to these places to get oil changed, and they try to dump you on like tires and shit like that. Okay, you can get a thread tester, right? You just go and you can find it anywhere, right? And what it does, it will measure the thread, right, on your tires. That's one thing. Good morning, Miss Lady. Morning, Mary. Right, and then also your brake pads as well. If you can remember when your brake pads were changed, okay, brake pads. Well, you're looking at quite a few, I mean, it depends how heavy you're driving, right? But if you phone up your mechanic and say, right, when do I need to change the brake pads? They will give you an average time period. But if you take your vehicle to somewhere where you're changing the oil, and they start saying, oh, we had to change this and change that, and they say, well, why didn't no? You just tell them, I'm in for the oil change, and that's it. I just want oil filter change. That's all I want. I don't want anything else done to that vehicle. I don't want any checks. I just want the oil change. Simple. That's it. And if they say, well, we need to check over fluids, no, okay, then take the car somewhere else. Or get your husband to get a catch tray that catches the oil from your vehicle, right? Go and buy a new ring, a new oil pan plug ring, right? That's the washer that goes between the nut and your oil pan, right? Because obviously you don't want it, because you don't want to crack the oil pan, so that's why it sort of gives way, it flattens, and it does a good seal, and that's why you only tighten it hand tight. And then you can go and try and change the oil yourself. Always look in your manual to make sure you get the right oil, because cars have different oils for different periods of the season. Yeah, use a penny. Yeah, yeah, use a penny. That's right. Yeah, on the old days, on the old penny, right? Because the penny, the rim around it was 1.5. I think it was 1 mil, 1.1 cent mil. I think it's 1.5 mil, and anything below 1.5 mil, right? You need to get your tires. Your tires are on they're on their last legs. And also, if like I was going back to earlier on, if your car has struggles to keep the battery charged, right, that means you've got like what they call a phantom drain, or your battery is old, or the cold is affecting it and it's damaging it. So what you need to do, right, you need to keep the battery warm, so you can get these thermal insulation tiles that you can put in a battery box. I'm good. I'm good. Why? Is there something supposed to be wrong, Mussy Lady? I've seen all the posts on Facebook, and I don't really give a crap. So I'm fine. So there you go. Yeah. But once I start doing these properly, everything will be explained correctly, and I'll also show you. There'll be displays and everything else, and it's not just about cars; it's everything. Other than that, greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome to the coffee stream. Welcome to the coffee stream. Yes. A minute. I was going to do a long one today, and I'm starting to think debate if I should do if I should do like a mid afternoon coffee stream, like, or not, just do one every day. But then again, that'll get too much, and I'll just be boring people to death. But then again, oh, I have, I have. But I tell you one thing, I'd rather go and sit on the throne and waste my energy there than talk about those posts. This whole delusional back and forth is just getting so repetitive and boring. I'm not going to waste my time on it. I'd rather sit here and talk to you guys and have a fantastic, hi Vicky, have a fantastic conversation. So let's talk, people. It is your net. This is coffee time, so I'm paying attention. Wait a minute, what did Mary? Haha. Mark's truck has done that. New starter, new battery. I think either this solenoid is bad or the squirrels have done. Right. Here's the thing. Right. Here in the UK, foxes have a bad habit of chewing through brake lines and other electrical cables. However, you can get a spray. I mean, you can get a tape, right? And you can spray. You put the tape around everything, but you can spray everything, right? And they don't like the taste of it. They take one little chew and that's it. They go like, nope. But it's worth finding out because I know that it's yeah, it makes them ill. That's for sure. Yeah, I had one mate. He had what did he have? A Jeep Wrangler, I think it was, and he had all these cables, all the electrical cables, everything going through. What do you call it? Going through the bodywork, so there was no way anything could get to him. Like the brake lines, they changed them. Morning, big dirt. How you doing, fella? Yeah, so it's but there'll be a chance when I'll be talking about survival kit, and I'll make a list of what I carry in. Like every country is different. Like in the States, you're allowed to carry pew pews. In certain parts of the other countries, you're allowed to carry pew pews. Here, you're not allowed to carry a pew pew. Not that I need one anyway, because you come on my doorstep with aggression and violence in mind. Yeah, good luck with that. Make sure that you come with the issued ambulance. That's all I'm saying. Just make sure you got your gum shield with you when you come. Um, yeah, that's a promise. Um, something else. When you're driving long distances, all right, there's a small trick. I drove all the way from where I am, or actual fact, where we used to, because we lived a little bit further up. I drove all the way from there to Venice, all the way from there to Germany. Well, a couple of times I went all the way from the UK to Frankfurt in one go. So it'd be about 17 hours. And if you want to travel long distances, word of advice, drive at night. Water heater. Oh. All right, drive at night. And the reason you drive at night is because 70% of the daily drivers who just drive short distances on the highways, motorways, and stuff like that, right? Everyone tries to travel early in the morning or sort of midday, right? If you drive at night, all you're going to have on the roads are trunkers or people who are traveling in trucks, and obviously people who are traveling through on extreme long distances. I have traveled at night all the time, and I've never, ever hit traffic. I've never hit any issues. Yes, roadworks happen. I've never, ever, been involved in an accident or seen one or witnessed one. So travel at night, right? And just give yourself 24 hours to get yourself back into the system. So if you're traveling at night and you arrive early hours in the morning, try to stay awake until midday or until like mid-afternoon, right? And then start relaxing and then have an early night and wake up 5-6 o'clock in the morning, and then you're back into normal routine again. The fire extinguisher, right? Okay, First, first aid gear and the fire extinguisher in the cars is a good, and is there's pros good and right. It's good morning, fella. You've got the good and the bad. Okay, fire extinguishers basically only last between 12 to, well, it depends what ones. If they're powder, right, they will last up to about 18 months. If they're foam or if any foam or anything else, right, they'll last about 11 to 13 months, and then that's it. Because I can tell you that from experience, because I'm actually a fire extinguisher maintainer and repairer. And one thing I can tell you, I've done that course. So the foam has a certain date. The foam they use in the military, foam fire extinguishers, or the fire extinguishers they use on businesses, is completely different to ones they use in a car, because you can use foam on a car, right? But because of certain materials on a car, right, when a car fire does start, right, you have to powder is the best thing to use on a car. Foam, forget it, right? Unless you got a fuel fire. Right, so if you're going to get fire extinguishers, make sure you've got the 2 kilo powder, right? A 2 kilo powder, which it's 1 kilo. Is it 1 kilo, 2 kilo? Yeah, it's a 2 kilo powder. So it will give you enough. It will give you enough firefighting ability for at least a minute, for 30 seconds to a minute, right? And if you know you got a fire in the car, always pop the hood. Always pop the hood. Because believe it or not, if you got smoke and you know that you got a car fire about to happen, pull over, right, get out, grab your fire extinguisher, make sure you pop the hood, open the hood, right, and then basically open it and pull it all the way back, right? Because trust me, the hood will come all the way back. It'll lay on your windscreen, that I can assure you of, right? Or use the arm to support it, right? And then just stand there, ready, right? And when you do pop your fire extinguisher, just give it a quick pfft, so you know it works. So you've got you got a working fire extinguisher, right? And that's it. And then fight the fire. And remember, you're walking it, not directly on it. You're walking to it. Yeah. And that's the important. That's especially when it comes to and whatever you do, okay, whatever you do, don't let anyone. All right, if right, always make sure that you have all your items in one bag, in one place, because I've heard stories, and I've like many years ago when I went and done my BA test or course, right, and then I did my fire extinguisher maintenance course. They showed us a couple of videos, and there was actually a real car fire. This was in Europe, right? You can see the smoke coming out of the vehicle. The people have already put the windows down in the car, which you shouldn't do, because what you can do, you can actually then contain the fire as much. Because what does fire need? It needs fuel, it needs oxygen, and it needs ignition, right? So if the fire's worked its way into the car and you've got the windows up, it burns up all that oxygen, and then yeah. So they got this car. You can see the smoke coming out of it. They jump out. The passenger left his window open, and he's going into the back of the car. Good morning, Digi. He's going into the back of the car, and he's getting all this stuff out, and he's throwing it to the back of the car. Right, but what they don't realize now is that the fire has worked its way into the engine bay, and it looks like, by the looks of it, it's burnt through the fuel line, because you can see the flames underneath the car start rolling backwards, back of the car. So, so this guy's trying to fight the fire. He's using a fire extinguisher, which is foam, and that's getting blown everywhere instead of onto the fire. The guy's putting all this stuff at the back of the car, and then the scene cuts, and they're like standing about 20-30 meters away from the car. All the stuff that he took out of the car and put behind the car was burnt to a crisp. The car was a shell. And you know what caused the fire? He put a new radio in the car and basically soldered the wiring together. But what he didn't do is that he didn't protect the wiring, so he had naked wiring in the dashboard. And what happened? There was a spark, there was ignition, and it started burning through. And it happened really quickly. And it was a bloody nice car as well. So if you got that, get out, keep the windows closed. Nice way to go, DJ. By the way, I like the music. So yeah, and make sure you've got all your. If you're traveling, make sure you've got that snatch bag, that go bag, right next to you. If need be, have your go bag. If you're a lady, put your handbag in the go bag. Put it up and have it on your passenger seat. All right. Or put it somewhere where you can reach it instantly and then get out. Yeah, because in your go bag you should have like a 24 hours of gear, clothing, underwear, toiletries, everything. Survival gear, first aid gear, right? Warm clothing, right? Go and get yourself, invest in a buffalo top, or invest in a thermal jacket, like a snug pack jacket. Very, very small pack. You can compact them very small and put them in a go bag. Snug pack is one of the, you got Northfield, is it Northfield? You got Under Armour, you got Snug pack, right? They are one of the free, really, and Atlas as well. They are really good gear. Trust me. Thermal, get thermal stuff if it's in the winter, but in the summer, make sure you got water in there. Make sure you got any medication. Always have one little bag, right, of pain relief, and also any of your medication that's not out of date. Once it's out of date, you take it out and destroy it, and then you put in date stuff back in there. All right, that's your go bag. Not this go bag is not for everyone in the car. So if you got 4 people in the car, they all need their own go bags. North Face, that's the one. Yeah. Also, you can get waterproof or water-resistant bags, right? Put all your warm clothing in these bags, wrap them up, push all the air out, seal them, put them in the bag. I assure you, you will not regret it. When I get a chance, I will actually make a video, and then put the video up so you can actually see what I'm talking about. But that'll just give you an idea. Torches. Talking about torches. Now, do you need a torch to the blind, to navigate through, through space? No, you don't. Do you need a torch to blind aircraft? No, you don't. You need a torch. You need three types of torches with you. You need a filtered torch, you need a white light torch, and you need a head torch. Right? And right. The filtered torch is, for example, if you got kids with you, or if you got someone in the car and you don't want to wake them up, but you want to read something, green light and red light are really good for your eyes at night. Right? So that's a filtered torch. Now, white light torch, you've got Maglite, Surefire. Now, those two, Surefire and Maglite, are two of the best because they last long and they have various different bulbs. Halogen light is okay, very bright, but LED light is better. It doesn't use as much power, lasts longer. With Surefire, you have to buy the bulbs, extra bulbs. Always make sure you get the bright ones. Always, but don't forget, you can buy filters for all these torches, so you don't have to worry. So you can use, head torch. Always buy. There's one head torch that's actually got a battery pack. So on the front you got the torch, which will have low, high beam, and then it will have red, low, high, and low, and then obviously it will just have like side lights with very extreme low, and then at the back it will have a 6-pack battery pack. Right? Always make sure you have a head torch in your car. Trust me. Right? Because not everywhere is lit up like a city. Going to the countryside, it could be pitch black, and you wouldn't see shit. Right? And also having a torch. If someone comes near you, you just hit. Especially get yourself a torch with a button on the back. Right? Because that's reactive. So if someone comes towards you, you just go clink. You press that button on the back, you can blind them for at least 10 seconds. So that means you can then move away, but always make sure you keep the torch on them. Yeah, green laser can be, but don't point it at people. If someone's like, if you, unless you've got air sea rescue phoning you up and say, right, we can't see you, can you give us a signal? And next thing you got your green lightsaber going all over the freaking shop. All right. No, I'm not a Maglite. I'm Surefire. I don't, to be honest with you, hose picker, I don't care what type of torch it is as long as it works. And if it doesn't work, I yeet it. It becomes airborne. Do you know your wild edibles? Yes. I don't eat any of them. I order pizza. Big dirt. At the end of the day, if you come into the situation where you have to eat wild food, wild edibles, I can learn very quickly. I did many years ago. We did courses and everything, but if it ever came to something where I had to survive from the land, trust me, I'll be eating everything, insects, the lot. It wouldn't bother me. It's all protein at the end of the day. And if you throw it in a frying pan, even better. You fry it and it goes pop, pop, chisel, pop, pop. Then you can eat it. Fishing, wildlife, everything. Anything that's got a heartbeat or a pulse, right, is eatable. We just choose not to do that. Not necessarily rats. Over in the States or in different countries, yes. But you have to be careful with the road flares. If you're going to have road flares in your go bag or in your vehicle, right, make sure that they're in a plastic container, so they don't get any corrosive or they don't get any foreign contamination on them that can cause a chemical reaction. Right? Because don't forget, I know that like people say, oh yeah, you have to strike it really hard to get that. No, No, you got to be very careful with that stuff. But good point. But the thing is, we're doing a basic one, like a proper one. This is like for guys who know what they're doing, or for people who know what they're doing. Having road flares in your vehicle can benefit you on multiple different levels. So, for example, if you say you don't have any firing start or any firing kit, and the wood is a bit damp and stuff like that, a road flare lasts for a certain period of time. It could be 20 minutes, 10 minutes, up to half an hour, probably even longer. Now, if you use a road flare as a ignition tool for fire, right, you're not going to have any issues. However, if you're in the middle of nowhere, then what I would suggest, get yourself gelatin Vaseline, right? Get yourself some, oh God, what they're called, some cotton wool, and if you're really lucky, some iron shavings, right? Some really fine iron shavings, okay, because they are flammable, right? But with or wax as well, yeah. If you forget, say for example, you've got a sardine can, right? And you get some cardboard, cut it down to the same height as the. Uh, uh, you can either use cardboard or cloth, right? And you cut it down to the height and the length, right? And you do zigzag inside the can, right? You then melt beeswax or any type of candle wax, and what you do is then you put a wick in there as well, right? That follows the whole thing, yeah. And then what you do is then fill it up with the wick hanging out, right? Because and you put once you fill it out, you pour out the wax that's in there. So you keep it up, but you pour it out. So make sure the cardboard or the cloth is completely soaked, right? And if you really want to, you can put a little bit more in there. Fill it up, and then when you light it, it will stay light for hours. And you can use that as a heat source, or you can use that as whatever you want. Oh well, yeah, I don't live in the US, mate, so I can't comment on that. Yeah, um, but there's so many different ways you can, yeah, especially if you want to keep warm. Yeah, little sardine can, fill it with cardboard or cloth, put loads of wax in it, and then put a wick in it, right? And then just light it, and that will stay because it's a slow burning flame, right? And if it's big enough, it's slow burning, and that means because it's burning the wax up really slowly, you will have a heat source. So if you're in a cave or you're in a small environment and you light that thing up and there's ventilation, I can assure you, you will get warm very quickly. Yeah, and also like a lightweight sleeping bag as well. Like I said, Snug Pack. I mean, I'm not sponsored by them, but Snug Pack sleeping bags or anything from Snug Pack, uh, you'll be very lucky if you fail on that one because they are really good kit, really good piece of kit. If you're a smoker or you like your nectar or your sweet drinks like me, like Dr. Pepper, right? Instead of taking the drinks with you, right, take water and then take the syrup. Go and get syrup like vanilla or caramel, right? That will give you your sugar boost. Something else as well. I know a lot of people don't know this, but also make sure that you take some chocolate with you, Jaffa cakes, stuff like that. If you're a smoker or drink caffeine or anything else, you're right. Here's one thing everyone needs to remember: there are three ways of keeping yourself warm when it's cold. Do you eat chocolate? No, right. I'll start from scratch. If you are a smoker, you drink tea or coffee or anything caffeinated or nicotine, Nicotine and caffeine create thin blood. They thin your blood, just like garlic. Okay? Excuse me. All right? And what happens when your blood thins, it doesn't give you that insulation, right? So it runs through your body quicker. When you are not a caffeine eater, caffeine or a nicotine intaker, right, you'll feel slightly warmer. Now, if you feel cold in the winter and that you're traveling and you break down, make sure you have chocolate with you. Chocolate will start thickening your blood, and you'll start getting warmer. If you need to go to the bathroom, go to the bathroom. Remove any excess fluid from your body. Your bladder will turn into a freezer, inside freezer, right? You've already got enough fluid in your body as it is, and you'll find that after you've been to the bathroom, you'll find you're getting warmer. If your fingertips are numb, your nose is numb, don't put it in hot water or put it get somewhere, warm up naturally. Don't force the warm up, because you can cause a lot of pain. And so if you're getting pins and needles and pain, that means it's going too quick. Frostnip will always happen. First you'll freeze, it'll go numb, then you'll get frostnip. Frostnip is the first symptoms of frostbite. Right? So you trust me, you'll know. You'll see that the parts of your fingers are darker than the rest of your hand and the rest of your fingers. That's when you got frostbite. Now, there are two parts of your body that you can reach yourself on your own body, is your groin and under your armpits. Okay? You put your hands under your armpits and then you warm up there. I don't know. So, yeah. And there you go. All right? Never, ever force. Good morning, Johnny D. Never, ever force never force any type of warming up whatsoever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if because like you got hypothermia and hypothermia. Okay, you got heat stroke and cold wounds. Right, you need to be very with heat stroke, with heat. You have to cool yourself down gradually. You can't do it too quickly. Right, don't put anything wet on the back of your neck. Don't put anything on your forehead. Don't put anything on your head. What you do is you take your wrists, and you place them, or you lay them somewhere. You get a cloth, put it under water, rinse it out, and then lay it, and then wrap it around your wrist, and then do the other one, right? And then once it's set, one thing you'll notice, you'll start cooling down. If someone has a heat stroke, lay them on the back, open up, take their boots off, raise their legs, right? So the blood flow stays in their torso, and just cool them down, right? Make sure you hydrate, but make sure you don't overhydrate, because if you drink too much water, you're removing all the salts and everything else from your system, like from your kidneys and your liver and your bladder and everything. So make sure you drink at least 1 pint or 1 liter of water with electrolytes in it per day if it's hot. Because what you're doing when you're sweating and everything else, you're adding it back. Hydrate yourself. Minimum of 2 liters a day. Right? In the cold, make sure you have multiple meals, not big meals. Have small meals. Make sure that you have at least some chocolate. Right? Cut down on your coffee intake. Like, coffee can be drank in the mornings, very early in the mornings, or very late in the evenings. Okay, or sometime midday, but not first thing in the morning. Well, actually, not first thing in the morning, not last thing at night, because your body temperature, your body core temperature will sort of like start to settle at night, and first thing in the morning when you wake up, everything's cold, right? Yeah, because your body has, yeah. All right, then I will do, Marlon. Nice to see you again, sweetheart. And always remember, if someone is delusional or they start making no sense, that means they're in shock, or they've had like some sort of heat stroke. And then just take them into shadow and just keep them company, keep talking to them, right? And keep calling them down, and then start asking them questions. With a cold, you have to watch. You have to watch because the thing is, people will start getting very tired. You need to keep them awake. You need to keep them active. Right? You need to keep them moving, so the blood circulation keeps going, and you need to keep them active. Right, until you get someone help, and then once you handed that person over to the medics or to ambulance, right, step away, move away, and then wait. Yep. Yep. Hypothermia. Yeah, yeah. Hypothermia and hypo and hyper. Yeah, both of them are very deadly, very quickly if you don't pay attention. Especially if you when you got people sitting in front of you and they're heavy breathing and they're physically red in their face, right? Go and check their pulse. Their pulse will be going, right? Just put them in a cool. Don't put them in a cold. Put them in a cold, a shaded environment. Don't put them in a freezer or somewhere where it's cold. This is why when you go from the hot into the cold, if you're in a car and you got your AC on, all right, just before you get out of your car, turn your AC off and open your window. Let the two temperatures find their level. Right? That means when you get out of your car after you've had your AC on, you won't get a slap in the face from the changes of the cold into the heat, and vice versa. If someone's been sitting in the car for a while with the AC on, open the door and just stand at the door and let yourself get used to the cold, because trust me, it can be a shock to the system. There you go. What else is there? Like Rat has said, flares. Right. Also, some people may not like this, and it may give you a belly ache. But there is, if you try to get surplus or try to get military rations, MREs, right? Learn how to use them first, obviously, but make sure that you've got MREs in your vehicle. MREs will never go out of date, even if you don't open them, they will not go out of date unless you open them. Right, and you'll have everything, and there'll be enough protein in there for anyone to last 24 hours. Excuse me. Pale, clammy, dry lips. Yeah. But anyway, there you go. There's the first hour of talking about general crap. So, does anyone want to touch on the? I had so much fun reading some of the crap last night and this morning. I like I said the other day, for me, it's a federal court, and by the looks of it, I think it's going to be a very short court case. I don't know about anyone's opinion. I know that we've discussed multiple things, but the fact that I have called it on so many different parts, and other people, Rat has called it as well. Squid's been covering the case as well, and it amazes me. It just amazes me. Some of the comments I've seen, read, heard, and I'm like going, "What? What is the big? What? Why? What?" Yes, you can, but you need to be very careful how you do that. But also, if you do that, you can actually discharge your battery by doing that, or you can damage your car battery by doing that, and your ECM as well. This is why you always take some sort of power pack with you. And one thing to really have in your car is also is to have a jump pack. You can get them on Amazon very cheap. Yeah. Yeah, I remember when we joined up, we were because they had all this Arctic rations. Yeah, the amount of water we had to carry around with us just to eat these rations. Anyway, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying now. I forgot what I was saying. It can't have been that important because my brain's at 300 miles at the moment. Oh yeah. I mean, it's all what I. This is where either I'm confused or. Uh, no. God, I forgot what I was going to say now. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. If like there are people who cover what's going on properly, and then you got a crap load of people who are just doing it to get the grit, get the clout, get the green. And for me, like these two court cases, the trespass and the thumbnail, they're as frivolous as they come. And I've been saying this for months that the trespass, right? If that even lasts half an hour or 45 minutes in court, I'm going to be absolutely surprised because there's nothing that was illegal done in that whole situation. Everything was legal. Everything was supervised by the police. So therefore, I can't. And what it is basically a frivolous court case. It is a deflection. It's subterfuge. It's a pop in smoke, flank left, fixed bandits. That's basically Deuce Boy, right? Mr. Bruce Keelnose Matskin, aka Deuce Foreskin, aka Bubbles, aka I'm a pleb Bruce Matskin. Yeah. Okay. If listen, Deuce Boy. If you can't take satire and nicknames and jokes and people calling you names for laughter and for humor, all right, and but it's okay for you to badmouth and talk crap about people, right? Tell your boyfriend, Mr. Magoo, right? The one who spent got 4 years, but spent 2 years in jail and 2 years on probation for ripping people off of over $500,000. Tell your boyfriend. Actual fact, are them two fighting each other now? Is Stark and him fighting each other now? Just a question, because that's funny. There's 4 of you plus the crampons. Ooh, there's quite a lot of people involved in this one now. Isn't it strange, eh? Isn't it strange that one professional lawyer can take on all of you and not even break a sweat? Fucking go, Randy Shockett. Go, Randy Shockett. 3 cheers for Randy Shockett. Hip, hip, hooray, hip, hip, hooray, hip, hip, hooray. And then I saw a couple of posts last night, and and it doesn't mean anything, but I had to have a laugh. You got to laugh at these people. You really do. You have to see the funny side, because if you don't, like I said before, right, you're going to get emotionally involved, and then the emotions come out, and then it all goes to shit. Yeah, but here's the thing. I don't think he has an IQ. That's the problem. An ego, yes. IQ, no. I doubt that very much. I don't even think he can spell the word IQ. Oh, this coffee's nice. I hope you all got your coffee or whatever you're drinking early in the morning or evening. The whole thing has turned into the biggest circus on the planet. just stalling, wasting time to drag it out and run up the court. Yeah, of course he is. I mean, that's obvious. Smitty, the moment he started these two frivolous court cases, the thumbnail one and the trespass. Well, they called it the invasion, but it's been called the trespass, or I call it the Fab Six. The moment he did that, as soon as he brought those two out, I knew straight away what he was doing. It was obvious. I mean, it was as obvious as King Kong shaking his man sausage. You couldn't miss it. What he was, and he wasn't just trying to run the cost up and drag it out, but what he was also doing, he was giving himself space. Basically, he was giving himself enough what you call play space, so he could then make shit come up with make shit up. He was going on to different platforms. He was talking crap, and the fact that he hasn't been pulled up by the Connecticut Bar Association, or by especially the Connecticut one, because he's still got his disciplinary going on with them, and the fact that he's dragging them through the crap. I'm surprised the Florida or the Massachusetts one haven't called upon him and collared him, dragged him by his collar into the office, and sat him down and educated him on his wrongdoings under the ABA model rules, or model rules of professional and ethical conduct as a lawyer. I am from the UK, and I even know those rules because I've been mentioning those rules from day one, since I've met that absolute prat. We're talking but June, July. We're talking many, many months ago. I confronted him about that. He doesn't care. He has never cared about it, and he will never care about it. Noshua, good morning. Morning, sweet fly. Morning, David Fox. Ken, hi. By the way, hello, everybody. If I haven't said hello to you yet, Kirby and everyone. Star, hi, gorgeous. I do apologize. Nimrod, you didn't have a signal. Do you have a signal now? But someone put a picture up of I find it quite interesting. Someone decided to message Deuce Boy, and first sent him a picture of Jeremy holding a bar card, Bruce Matskin status cancelled, and then an ambulance. Oh, that's from the 70s. That then someone chasing an ambulance. That's funny. That is perfect. But it's true. I doubt very much he will have his license after this, and if he does, then hi, Papa Jim. There you go. That's your legal services over in the States. So good luck on if you ever end up in a jail or in a court issue. Good luck. I really do. I do. I wish you good. I wish you all the best. Good luck. You're going to need it. If you got lawyers like these lot, oh, God. That's one thing. And all my American comrades and brothers and sisters and all my American, see, I'm not saying Americanese at the moment. I'm being polite, I'm being friendly, because this is a serious sentence now. To all my American friends who are part of this stream and who follow me and subscribe to me, and who have the decency to actually come to listen to the truth. Here's the reason now why you wonder why Europeans and people who are not American look at you and go, it must be in the water, because this type of behavior or conduct, I mean, we have it in Europe, we have it around the world. You're going to get lawyers like that, but this is not normal. This cannot be healthy or normal. It just can't be. And I've been saying this from day one. How in God's good earth, if a court or judge or a bar association are aware of an attorney, morning Victoria, of an attorney behaving the way he or she is behaving like this, Why aren't they being sanctioned? Why aren't they being held in contempt? Why are they still allowed to practice law? That should be the first question. The second question is, right, the ethical question is, like, the guy goes on this platform, and we've already seen Lynette is not that very intelligent. The fact that she goes into the crampon stream and gives a super chat of $5 and God knows what else, and says, "Oh, the whole world is going to know." No, the planet, not the world. It's the planet. Okay. Uh, and then everything seems to be sort of like falling into place. The other day with John Cook trying to drag Travis into, you know, some toxic drama. Every single time you turn around, they're doing something. Now, other people are covering this. Other people are talking about their subs. Everyone is talking about how much money they can make. Everyone is talking about how big their man sausage is. Another person is talking about, look at me, I've got a sword and a shield. I want trial by combat. I mean, seriously, you cannot make this crap up. So now you understand when non-Americans see what's going on and they go, "You Yanks are fucking crazy," you know. But the thing is, my attitude is this: you can't blame a culture or you can't blame a whole country just because of an individual, right? You've got a minority of people who are behaving out of, I mean, this behavior is not even sanity. I mean, this is why I've called for, you know, not just the drug testing, the random drug test to make just to check. I mean, people are getting twisted. Oh, he wants them to drug test. No, a random drug test is to check to see if you are taking drugs. If, say, for example, you are on medication, that CDT, that compulsory drug test, will tell you if that person is taking their medication too much, or if they're overdose, over self dosing, not overdosing, self dosing, dosing, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, and these compulsory drug tests, they will establish where your mental stability is, if you are mentally stable or not. That's one of the things that people have like accused me of. Oh, we're doing a drug test. Well, no. I tell you one thing: if I was in an environment that's going on right now over there, and I thought, well, either they're injecting it or they're sniffing it or they're smoking it, I would go, right, I want a CDT, a random drug. Like one day you just stand there, right, pee in this pot, test it. That's not hard to ask, is it? That's not unfair. It's not unjustified. I mean, I'll be very surprised at what we'd find. Actual fact, no, I won't be surprised at what we find. I think that we'll find some very interesting results, actually. But at the same time, everyone jumps on there. Oh, you can't drug test. Well, look, John Cook is an absolute pisshead. He goes to jail for 40 days. He comes out like a complete different person. He actually looks smart. He's walking straight. He's not limping that much. And then within weeks, he then turns it into the world's of gummage. Yeah, like ganja is the same thing, mate. It's a rug. You know, like a random rug test is not going to be painful, and technically, I would ask for that, because then you can put the behavior. At least then you can find an explanation why people are behaving the way they are. Is it rugs? Is it alcohol? Or is it both? The fact that Lynette Preston can jump and run, and the way she's walking, tells me there's nothing wrong. I've seen people with leg injuries, knee injuries, back injuries, upper, lower, mid back injuries, you know, and they can do a quarter of what she's done. And these are grown ass men. So if you look at the bigger picture, you're like going, well, either that, she's over medicated, to get, to like ignore the pain. But the thing is, when you over medicate, that means you're not actually registering the pain. So therefore you can actually do more damage to yourself. Or drugs and alcohol. Now, here's another thing, what you have to take into consideration. Every time he has driven that vehicle, at any time, with her and that child in the vehicle, has he ever been stopped and breathalyzed? Has anyone ever been near him to see if they can smell alcohol on him? Has anyone noticed that the minute anyone gets close to him, he disappears back into the vehicle? He's not that he doesn't try to get too close to anybody when he's in public. He's always in the vehicle. He never gets out of the vehicle. Anyone else notice that? That's one of the telltale signs of, like, I don't want anyone near me because I don't want them to smell. Now, this is just speculation. I'm not saying he is drinking whilst under the influence. But when you've got a woman who decides to walk down the E19 against traffic, or with traffic, with a small child in a pushchair, while on the phone, whining and complaining and not paying attention to the traffic around you, and then a couple of weeks later there was a massive car crash on there, what does that tell you? These are facts, ladies and gentlemen, Ewoks and Wookiees. These are facts. Excuse me. A disabled senior. Oh, okay. So he's playing that card, right? Okay, I get it. Okay. So we're playing the victim, right? Okay. Well, here's the problem. Here's the problem with that, John. If you're listening, John Cook, or the Crampons, or one of your minions, let me explain something to you. And I want to explain something to you very clearly. If you are disabled and you're a senior, you stated that you are a disabled senior citizen. Why aren't you behaving like one? Why are you walking around there like you own the place? Try to give it large, but the minute someone turns around and confronts you for your actions, you're suddenly a disabled senior. Nice. Doesn't that ring a bell? Didn't Jabba the Hutt do that? About publicly announcing that he was off his mental health medication? And then a few days later, probably being convinced by other people and by family members to get back on the medication. He then went back on the medication. Good on him. Well done. Right? But the thing is, the damage was already done. What about Guapo, Andrew Alvarez, showing a wristband with his information and putting it out there, making it public knowledge, not just his date of birth, but his full name? You're stupid. You are absolutely stupid. By putting it out there, you've allowed people to now use your publicly available information. Not that I am. I'll just use your name. That's it. Nothing illegal about that. But going back, like, Travis has never been involved in this. He doesn't want anything to do with all this. And you know what? I understand why. The guy wants to have fun. He's a very outgoing guy. And then you try to play music, because here's the reason why, Mr. John Cook, you absolute freaking. Do you know what? I seriously, when when that thing went over you, right? When you heard that, boom, 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 did you get the registration? Did you get the number? And if John Cook turns around, so what number? The registration, right? Because seriously, you must have been drop kicked when you were born. That's how stupid you are. How could you attack someone who's got nothing to do with this whole situation? This is what you, Lynette, and everyone else have been doing. Because if people step out of the box and you look at this whole picture, all these people have done, all they've done is attack Jeremy Hells, George, and anyone associated to them, and anyone who follows them. Anybody who is a fan or follows Jeremy Hells or George, or anyone associated to Jeremy or George, yeah, they're being attacked, they're being ridiculed, they're being harassed. People are getting doxxed. But the minute someone confronts them with truths or facts, what happens? I'm a victim. Yeah. So please play the other one. It's got jingles on it. Right? Yeah, guilty by association. Eric got hit with guilty by association. Now, do I feel guilty about that? No. But I tell you one thing, right? He's a vet. I'm going to help him. The link's up there. But here's the thing, though. The crampons and swamp lizard and his little sidekick Guapo, yeah, had nothing to do with Lionette and John Cook. They jumped onto that because the thing is, when that issue started with Jeremy, between Lionette and Jeremy, they saw the opportunity. They went, do you know what? This could be beneficial for us, and they jumped on it. And as soon as they jumped on it, all the wheels started working. You got Deuce Boy, you got everyone else all in one little pot. And ladies and gentlemen, there's your ecosystem. This ecosystem, this what he put in his email, that wasn't just a hint of doing it. It was already in process of being finalized. It was already being done. It's just that people weren't paying attention that much. And now you got people, and here, this is what gets me. There are now more anonymous posters on Facebook in that hate group than there are actual posters. Do you know that? It's like everyone is posting anonymous. So here I call to everybody in that hate group, everybody, regardless of who you are, right? For this week, from Monday until Friday, everyone post anonymously. Everyone post anonymously. Take that power away from them. Take that power away from it. Because to be perfectly honest with you, I really don't. I mean, I do, like, someone posted anonymous about me the other night, and I started responding, and I was about to have fun, and I really was going to enjoy that conversation as well. And then they deleted the post. I was disappointed, very disappointed. Take away my entertainment. How dare you? Anyway, but I had a funny feeling who it was. Beside the point. So this is what you should do. Everyone in that What the Hell's Hate Fake group, as of today until Friday, post anonymously. Seriously, post it. Do it. Post anonymously. Because the thing is, you'll notice that people go, bloody hell. I'm not putting, oh God, oh wow. And then they'll get, and then it'll be you just watch what'll happen. I'm telling you right now, it'll be funny. You'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy it because, like, the other day, I noticed that two anonymouses were fighting each other. Hi, David Green. How you doing, buddy? That was funny as hell, actually. But no, do it. Right? I hereby call, right, everyone post fake anonymous, because at the end of the day, right, I am Spartacus. Let me start it off right. I'm going to start it off in this stream. Let's see how many people jump in this. I am Spartacus. You should know how this works. Let's see how many people say it. Let's see how it works. I am Spartacus. But yeah, it's very entertaining. It is very entertaining to see that people. Facebook is nothing but a gossip mill that destroys lives. Yes, Smitty, that is, unfortunately, that is true. I've seen people change. I mean, it hasn't done anything to me. I just find it extremely entertaining that people will actually allow their emotions to control their actions. Once or twice, I've wanted to go to battle, go to war with someone. You know, there we go. Here we go. It's starting now. Kathy, I am Spartacus. Not sure. I am Spartacus. All right, Ammo gone. No problem. We're still going to be here. Hang on a minute. I need to do something here. Where was I? Okay, this is going to be funny. This is going to be funny. Why is this? Why is this? What is this? Ooh. Right, you ready for this? Yeah. This is going to be funny. This is going to be funny. So I couldn't resist it. I had to do it. Oh, for crying out loud, Mitch, I was about to yeet you out of here. Manskin. Oh, Mitch. Oh, my good God. Hi, Bob. Hi, Shelley. Oh, Mitch, no, come on, mate. Change your name back, please. Come on, don't do it. You were so lucky, dude. Oh my word! You were about. I swear to God, you were about to get yeeted, mate. That is freaking hilarious. You're masking, I know. Oh crap! Do you know what? I went looking for that picture. Spornicus Maximus de Aurelius. Hi, Bob. Welcome to the stream. Hi, welcome. Um, oh shit, that's funny. Oh, that's too funny. That is too funny. I am from Sparta. I am Spartacus. No, Ken. I am Spartacus. As you can see right here, I am Spartacus. Yeah, yeah. Your other personalities came out. Hi, David. How you doing? But oh crap, this is funny. So yeah, that's what I call for. I think it's not hateful thing to do. I just think that at the end of the day, if people are going to hide behind being anonymous, then why not utilize that and say, hey, well, if you guys can do that to be hateful, then we're going to do it because we can. As simple as. It's just one of those things. If you don't like it, you know what you can do. You can start posting as yourself, or don't post at all. I was part of the Chiefs. So yeah, and then it's what gets me is the fact that one thing I do like is that Randy is a very professional lawyer. He came back on that motion so quick and with such a powerful punch. I wonder what's going through the judge's head right now. I wonder when that judge woke up this morning, unbeknown to him, of everything that's happened over since Friday. All right, and then walks into his office. Good morning and hi. Gets her coffee. Talks to the other judges. Sits down. Starts his computer. Bends over. Gets all the thing, and then looks around. Does his bit of paperwork, and then looks up and sees the emails from Bruce Deuce Foreskin Neil Knowles Muppet Matskin. And then sees multiple emails, and then sees one simple one-paged email from Randy Socket. I would love to be a fly on the wall when that judge hits the roof. So expect a response. That's one thing for sure. Expect a response from the judge. And I don't think it's going to be. I think the judge is getting to a point now where he's getting sick and tired of this. Yeah. Well, Jeremy's always wanted a trial by jury. That's why it's 5 days, because they have to swear the jury in yet, don't they? Oh, did I forget to mute? I'm sorry. Do you know what? Hey, Jen, that's another thing that I'm looking forward to. When the judge has to read the responses from Shizzy. Oh my God, that's going to be hilarious. Well, hello there, Bubblebutt. Bubblebutt boy. Bubblebutt. Bubblebutt. Seagull, hi. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad that everyone is starting to come back, and welcome back, everybody. For those of you who left and come back, welcome back. No hard feelings. Back to the classroom. Come on, off you go. No, I'm only joking. No, but yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I think everyone should do. If you do on Facebook, you are in that group. Start posting anonymously. Let play a game. Let's have fun with it, because at the end of the day, hate and this toxicity is not good for anyone. And I think that, like, if you take hate and toxicity away, and you take the wind out of people's sails, right, then you've got them right in your palm, and they've got two choices. They either are themselves, or they won't post at all, because we know there are certain individuals. We all know them. We all know them by name, and we know that they all crave that attention. And if you take that attention away from them, you take the wind out of their sails. When you take that attention, the wind out of their sails, they can't spread their toxicity. Everyone has got a right to say what they like, but if you take the toxicity out of the sail, out of the wind, so they're better off just posting as themselves. I mean, it's very obvious who's posting. I mean, I could run for at least a dozen names off right now. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let them figure that one out themselves. Yeah, but we're not going by history, Moonwolf. It's sarcasm, it's satire, we're basically, as we say here in the UK, we're taking the piss. But unfortunately, you can't take the piss out of shit, can you? But yeah. So if you are anonymous poster, then so am I. Everyone should be. So therefore, I am Spartacus. Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, this week there'll be a second video coming up for ATC, American Truck Simulator. ATC, ATS. I mean, American Truck Simulator. Do you know what I just remembered? You know what I just remembered? Has anyone noticed the amount of conspiracy stories that have now hit the news and hit the internet about those two air collisions that happened a few weeks ago, the one in Washington, D.C. and the one in Philadelphia? How many people, I mean, no one wants to wait. Wow. I know. I know you are. I know you are. Because the reason I know is because you changed your name, but you didn't change your icon. But I tell you one thing, though. If you'd have changed your icon and your name, you'd have been yeeted out of here quicker than you could spell. All right, Smitty, you take care. All right, then, dude. Hey, Smitty, give me an update next when you get a chance, dude. Just let's hope your dad's okay. All right. I hope everyone's okay. All right. Positive thoughts, mate. Positive thoughts. Yeah, positive thoughts, people. Positive thoughts. While we're talking about positive thoughts, let's also talk about Eric's heavy duty scooter. Please, guys, spread that link. Spread it to your friends. Put it on your Facebook page. Spread it around, right? So people can see that there's a veteran out there who needs support and help. I know, but the love, sport, the love, yes, there's lots of love. But here's right. So just to give you a quick, I mean, obviously, I'm changing topics like I'm changing underwear. Um, yeah, prayers and thoughts out to Smitty and his dad. Hopefully, everything's fine. Hope it's just a false call, false report, not false call. You know what I mean. So hopefully, everything's going to be fine with him. So prayers and thoughts. Eric, his link for his mobility scooter. Spread the word, spread the love. Okay. We already spoken about all the toxicity and the idiots. And I am going to try and make a game. I'm going to try and see if I can find this bingo link again, where you can set up like you can write your own little bingos. And if I say, we'll do that like in a later date. Once I get to a point where I think monetization is worth it, then I'll do it. And then basically, I'll make sure, and then there'll be a price. What can that be? Amazon gift card? No. PO box? Yeah. I don't know yet. See what happens. But the fact that John Cook sat on that I even didn't watch it. I've been hearing what was being said on that platform, and Gordon Bennett. Yeah. Do you know what? You know what should happen is everyone in Northport who's been wronged by these two, they should turn up to court and sit in the back and be there, and have a little placard up like, the members of Northport here to support Jeremy Hells. And then they turn around and they see all the faces they've lied to and they've ripped off and conned. Yeah, and then see how they react then. Because here's the thing. You have to be a really good con artist to get away with it, and by the looks of it, you haven't. It's all good. It's all good for you to then. I mean, like with everything you've accused Jeremy Hells and George with, the fact that you went after George when she had a health scare, the fact that you're now calling them a racist, the fact that you're now coming out with this like this racism card with this anti-Semitism. I mean, what's next? Come on, what's next? What's next? What stunt are you going to pull next? Huh? What's next? Jeremy Hells doesn't really exist. It's just a figure. It's just a scratch in the matrix. What's going to happen next? Seriously, what's going to happen next? Because I know there's something else is going to happen. Because Bruce tried to use that card many months ago on someone else, and no one mentioned anything in regards of ideology or religion, but he tried it, right? So here's the thing, Bruce boy, right? You seem to think that you're so clever, right? The thing that you actually gave away, that you solicited her, because you remember that conversation you had with the crampons on their stream when you threw your teddy out of the pram because Mr. Silverman wasn't going to give you any of his documentation or information on your potential client that was still his client at the time. Now, don't you find that very interesting that, wait a minute, if she is the client, his client, if she is Silverman's client, she can't be your client. Someone figure that one out for me, please. Someone compute that, put that in the think tank computer, and get back to me. Do you know? I can imagine Deuce Boy standing on a ship at the front on the bow. Right, the front, by the way, is the bow. The back is the stern. The left is the port. The right is starboard. Right, and then you got midships. Right, now here's the thing. I can imagine him standing doing a Titanic scene. Right, I'm on top of the world, and he's having to pee into the wind. That's what I am picturing right now. That's how stupid you are. The fact that the way you've I mean, do you know? They should do a program on this. They should do a news article on, ladies and gentlemen, this is what you're supposed to be as a lawyer, and this is what you're not supposed to be a lawyer, and then use Bruce Matskin as an example of not to be. This is what not to be. That's what should happen. But the fact that you've involved a convicted felon, former attorney, Richard Luthman, who thinks that he's He-Man. Actual fact, there you go. There's his name, He-Man. He-Man, I have the power. And yeah, he just needs to get himself a little cat now going, Mr. Bond, we now meet again. Yeah. Autobots, roll out. Bumblebee, move it. Yeah, you can't make this shit up, even if you tried. I mean, the thing is that 2 frivolous court cases. Before that, there was another case. I think there was 2 more cases, wasn't there? No, there was 1. That got thrown out. So far, everything they've done to try to derail and bury Jeremy in litigation has been blown out of the water. Everything. The amount of denials that Deuce has got, he is so far out of his comfort zone. He may as well be classified as an astronaut. Captain Caveman, don't you dare put Captain Caveman down like that, Noshua. Be ashamed of it. Right, go in the back of the classroom now. Captain Caveman is a god. No way is he the Captain Caveman. Absolutely no way on this planet. Heretic. Hi, Melody. Welcome. That's another thing. If that is actually true, I mean, I haven't heard that recording, but if it is factual and it's true that he said that on the Crampons stream, that he called Whatnot to try to get them shut down. That's he's done. He's done. The fact that that's actually going to be like 5 and 6 is about the financial loss that Jeremy's being inflicted with by going to Whatnot and trying to get it closed down. Like, unless that judge is moving back in time and doesn't realize what's going on, that is absolutely unbelievable. That is unbelievable. I haven't heard it. I think so now. Let me just go and ask someone. Hang on a minute. Nimrod, are you still here? That is absolutely what they are doing. Oh, let me turn the sheet off. Hi, baby. Oh, let me come and say hello to you as well. Hi. Hi, sweetie. Hi. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to go and give the pussycat a little bit of love. Yeah, get in the back of the room, Nosha. How do you? Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah. So no, but yeah, if that's fact, I would look. Actual fact. Let me. Is that posted somewhere? Is that posted somewhere? Let me have a look. Let me have a look. You see, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to. No, you won't. No, hang on a minute. You won't hear it because. Oh, when was it? Shit. My cat, Ken. Get your head out of the gutter. Yeah, I wouldn't mind hearing that for myself, actually. Because the thing is, here's the thing: I don't go anywhere near there. I can't stand their voices. If I go anywhere, if I hear those voices, I richly, I'm like about 2 inches away from throwing up. Richly. Yeah. Something I do need to tell you guys. You're gonna find interesting. I hope you're ready for this. I basically contacted. I wrote off to YouTube in regards of the issue with thumbs up and thumbs down. and I've asked them. I said, would there ever be a possibility that, you know, it would be reinstated, that you see who's done it and who hasn't? And they went, so I sent it off. I thought I didn't want to tell anyone, but I did this a few weeks ago, and I got a response back, and basically they can actually see who does a thumbs up and does a thumbs down. In the old days, I think they used to show like how many thumbs down and how many thumbs up you got, or how many subs, who you unsubbed, who subbed, and it would actually give you like so and so unsubbed or so and so subbed. This was a long time ago, and I asked them, I said, "Is there any possibility I can get anything from, from the last couple of months?" And they went, uh, "Why?" And I said, "Well, the thing is, I think there's someone coming into my stream, actually in my stream, and doing, trying to sabotage." And they went, "Yeah, unfortunately, yeah." So I'm still waiting back for that. Is because I was looking at putting up another game video tomorrow, or day after tomorrow, and I noticed that one of my game videos had 4 thumbs down, and I was like, "Why?" It's a game video. So, you know, like I said, if you don't like gaming or anything like that, don't watch it. Don't ruin it for other people, though. But yeah, I'm looking forward. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Can you imagine seeing a list of people, a list of names? Oh, God, that'd be brilliant. At least then you know who. And also, there's something I forgot as well. There's also, I wrote in there, it says like, if you got people who are sitting on the outside or sitting on the inside, or about sitting on the outside, I've noticed that on a lot of other platforms, that you can actually see people who are lurking or who are not participating or chatting, and people who are chatting. If there was a possibility of actually, like, make a suggestion. So I've sent a couple of suggestions off. I doubt very much they'll just take one look at it and go, yeah, whatever. But it's worth every idea. Every idea is not a stupid idea. But going back to that clip, I'd love to hear what he said. I'd love to hear what he said. I mean, do you know? Funny enough, I was actually going to sign up to Kick and then Rumble, but I've done some research, and yeah, I don't think I'm going to go anywhere near Rumble. I like to be protected by terms of service and community guidelines and rules. It's very important. That's very important. I know you don't, Melanie, and you know what? I don't mind that. I don't mind. People can interact whenever they want to interact. Everyone is welcome here. Oh well, okay. You have to sub, but everyone is welcome. Once you become part of the den, then that's it. And one thing you'll see is that a lot of people here are old school. They're the old school troopers. Why, Shelley? What do you mean? Why? Why? Why what? Yeah, need to be a little bit more specific there, my dear. Why care? I don't really, but why ask these questions to YouTube? Why not? I think everyone should ask him, because at the end of the day, it's just like if anything you ask for, you can either get yes, no, or maybe. And 99% of the time, maybe is always a no. So, it's just one of those things. I mean, but it doesn't, nothing harms anybody from asking, because if you don't ask, you're not going to learn, or you're not going to find out, are you? Yeah, so it'll be, someone can, first in Northport, confirmed. First time in OC ever about city council, confirmed. I think the third time is a child for defamation. What? The reason I would Rumble seems to be a little bit sort of like do what you like. Um, and to be perfectly honest with you, it's I'm quite comfortable where I am. I don't need to be on multiple platforms. I do apologize, Sally. I must have um, no, I should have explained it a little bit more detail. I don't. Why do I have to be on multiple platforms to get acknowledgement, have my ego rubbed, or have my insecurities stroked? At the end of the day, I know that some people go on Rumble because obviously the rules are different. They've got different setups that different things to set up. I know that Megan Fox goes on there. I know that other people go on there. But that's their choice. I don't want to go on there because like it's bloody hard enough dealing with one platform, let alone two or three. So I'm quite content where I am. And in the future, once I've settled on Restream, once I've settled on YouTube and everything else, and and I've basically settled in or settled down on the platforms, then I maybe um, I may start looking at and streaming on other platforms as like a circumvention. So basically, if I'm streaming on here, then I'll be streaming on Rumble and on YouTube and probably on Kick or on any other platform. But at the end of the day, I don't want to spread myself too much because I'd rather be unique, if that makes sense. Wait. Would you shot? Shoot, I couldn't even get mine going. But what do you mean? What do you mean, Mitch? What, your Rumble or you started yours in Otter Creek, so now I got to do different thinking. Well, the thing that's another thing. Like I don't know. There was, I had a friend that was on. What was it? Was it Twitch or was it Kick? I can't remember. I need to ask him. What platform it was. And I mean, he made what was it? 50. I think you have to make 50 subscribers and then you can monetize, or 100. I don't know. And he monetized and he was streaming every couple of days, and he was just playing one game, and he was getting trolled like if it was a new hobby. People were harassing him. So what he done, he set it to subscribers only. And when he set it to subscribers only, on different platforms, subscribers means differently. Like here on YouTube, subscribers, you don't pay for that. You don't have to, pay a monthly subscription for that. But on there you do. And then one day he asked me, he said, "So what do I do?" I said, "Well, what you need to do, you need to get a couple of people who play the game with you, right? Or other people who follow you or know you, and you know them, make them a mod, right? So you got a couple of admins or a couple of mods in there, right? And then set it to followers or open. And then when something happens, you just ban the person. You just block them and ban them. It's simple." And he was like, "Oh, right, yeah." And now he's doing quite well. He's doing really well, actually. But the only problem is certain platforms allow certain things. I think on Kick you can't stream on other platforms for a minimum of 24 hours. So you'd have to wait until you've recorded your stream, and then you can then download it and then upload it onto somewhere else. Oh, okay. All right, that makes sense, Mitch. That makes sense. Yeah. No, I don't think you should. I mean, like people, if like here's the thing. I've already said this from the get go. If people say buy memberships here, or they subscribe to membership, or they do super chats or whatever, I'm going to be as transparent as I possibly can. Obviously, I'm not gonna give out personal information of myself or my accountant or anyone involved, but I'm going to show where that goes. And I'm not going to hesitate 1 second, because for me, monetization is not that important right now. I don't believe monetization is right with this whole topic. This topic, people should not be monetizing anything on this topic, because I mean, with everything that's going on, it's. But that everyone else has their own choice. Everyone has their choice. I can't tell people you can't do that, you can't do this. That's their choice. That's something they have to live with, not me. Until I have reached a certain, I've already got myself a couple of goals on subscribers, and at one point with subscribers, and it's going to come to memberships, and then super chat, and then I'm still going to wait until I've gone over, the 1,000 mark, which is not going to happen overnight. It's going to be a while. People come and go. I'm not going to lose any sleep over that. Like I said, I'm going to try and keep the content the way it is. I'm not going to change myself one bit, and I'm going to carry on doing games. And then at some point, I need to start recording certain stuff. So basically, you guys have, like, put it this way: there's going to be a little surprise for you. There's going to be a couple of surprises. I'm just going to put it up as a video. I'm not going to do it live. So you're going to have a couple of videos. Not right now. I'm still working on them, but you're going to enjoy it. I can assure you of. Yeah. And then let's see if I mean, obviously people are going to, there are going to be people who are going to copy it and whatever, but I'd rather, like I said the other day about research, if you put something up and someone else has already covered it, then be honest about that. There's nothing bad about putting up the facts and truth. Actually, I encourage it. Right? Because when people put up truths and facts, no one can do anything about it, because a truth and a fact say it all. Yeah. Ooh, I have a message. Yeah, no, absolutely not a problem. So yeah, there you go. But seriously, guys, don't get emotionally involved in this. Do not allow yourself to be emotionally involved in this. There's already enough people who don't use their brain as it is. Right? Don't become part of the statistics. Go on. Actual fact, go on. Yeah, I know a lot of people. Right, here's the thing. I know a lot of people don't like Raz because he confronts the truth. But go and check out his last couple of videos. With the music videos. I swear to God, that guy needs to come and talk to me, because I need a couple of good videos. He is freaking talented. Ever since I've met Raz, I have always been intrigued at how he does this music. If I knew how to do that, trust me, I would be changing a lot of stuff on my platform to make it unique to me. But that guy, I mean, I've gone to like different website AI, where they create music and that. But I need to learn how to write lyrics. I need to learn how to write up lyrics, because I want to do some good tunes. Actual fact, let me see if I can find one. Oh, where is it? What's this one? No, it's not that one. What's this one? Right, not that one. Let me see. Is it that one? No, it's not that one. Is it that one? No, that one. No. That one? No, that one. No. What about that one? No. Shit, what one was it? Where was it? Oh, is it that one? Oh. Wait. Aha! Here we go. This one. Right. Let me see if this will work. Right. This is what I created. And hopefully it'll work. He says. So here goes nothing.
Spawntrooper in the night, warrior heart shining bright. Love and truth guide my fight, redeem your soul from the light. Father's wisdom in my veins, motivation breaks the chains. Behind lies a trail of pains, I expose your hidden gains. Truth reveals the darkest sins, underneath the thickest skins. Give a chance before revenge begins. Spawntrooper always wins. Eyes crumble when I appear, fairness stronger than hollow fear. A second chance to make it clear, redemption's voice you shall hear. In the shadows where I dwell, echoes of truth ring the bell. Warrior's heart will never sell, motivation like a spell. Truth reveals the darkest sins, underneath the thickest skins. Give a chance before revenge begins. Spawntrooper always wins.
Right, what you have to understand is that that basically this music I actually wrote myself. I just wrote something up and here you go. So what do you think, guys?
Behind lies a trail of pains, I expose your hidden gaze. Truth reveals.
Yeah, but I'm not just, I put, so I have got a different genre, mate. Everyone's got different types, like the country music that you did was awesome. Okay, so once this song's done, give me a score out of 10. What you think? So what do you think about that one? Oh, this one's funny. Oh, is it that one? Oh no, that didn't. Why is it all the same? Right, check this one out. This is Oh, cheers, David. Right, this one here. Okay, don't forget I'm using AI Suno for this. This one here is right. This is the one I did about the crampons quite a while back. I mean, this was beginning of December. This. Okay, 1 second.
Thunder cows always wild and free, blowing bubbles in the tallest tree. Some moving rhinos start to cry. Remember the 5th, the thunder cows fly. Cows and rhythms under electric skies, serenading stars as they harmonize. Milkshakes in a meadow on a velvet dream. Remember 5th's magic in a strange gleam. Thunder will strike the drums beat, bubbles burst as they take to the street. Songs of wonder louder than a shout. December's 5th is what it's all about. Electric blues with the neon glow, blowing bubbles as the melodies flow. Rhinos dance to the cheer of the night. Thunder cows are a whimsical sight. Guitars strum under the midnight sun. Dancing shadows see the show has begun. Tears that sparkle in a rhino's eye. The 5th of December will never die. Cows and rhythms under electric skies, serenading stars as they harmonize. Milkshakes in a meadow on a velvet dream. Remember 5th's magic and its strange gleam. Thunder will strike the drums beat, bubbles burst as they take to the street. Songs of wonder louder than a shout. December's 5th is what it's all about.
Right, so that was just that one. Oh my god, when did I do that? That was December as well. But this one here, I did in October. So wait a minute. And if it's too loud, let me know. I'll turn it down. SJ, Walmart celeb stuff. Yeah, right. Why? Yeah. Why would you say that? Just kidding. Didn't he say that again when it came to about a child choking on a stylus or something like that? Didn't he say, "Oh, I'm just kidding," but found it very funny? Now, sure, take care, sweetheart. Right, so you got this one, and then you got this one, but that's boring. I think, I think that's the only one I've got. Library. Why the wait a minute. That's a bit weird. Huh. All right. Yeah, so there you go. I'm not going anywhere. I'm in the back of the room. Oh, right. Yeah, no. Oh, I forgot what I was going to say now. I got something else somewhere. I can't remember where it is. Where is it? No, it's not there. Where the hell? No, it's not there. It's not Soundstripe. Not that one. Oh, this is the one.
Dancing in the heart, feathers flying struck by stroke, laying eggs in time of cheer. Everyone's free, no need to fear. Relaxing on a nest that's grand.
Oh, yeah.
Holidays got a belly big and wide.
Sits around with a whole lot of pride. Eats up all the snacks all day long.
Thinks he's living in a Star Wars song. In his lair, he's the king of the couch. Remote in hand, he's feeling quite grouch. Dreams of spaceships flying so high, while the real world passes him by. Space cowboy in his mind, lost in galaxies he'll never find. Ride on meteors, feel the thrill. Super Dave's adventure is standing still.
Oh, that's an old one. Oh my God, that is an old one. Oh, yes. Reminiscing. Yeah. Yvonne Chavez, absolutely. Thank you so much for popping in. It's good to see you. Look after yourself. Have a fantastic Monday. And remember, a smile a day keeps the weirdos away. So you take care, my darling, and have a nice day. Okay? And it's good to see you. Thank you very much for popping in. But yeah, I need to learn how to, maybe I need to learn how to write lyrics. But it's, but to be perfect honest with you, the only time I like to do these songs is if I'm being very facetious or I'm being naughty. I just like to. I mean, the ones like the one that I did with Bone Crusher was just satire. That was a long time ago, though. That was a very long time ago. But you know what they say, don't you? People just take everything so serious. Doodly doo. Wait a minute. Yeah, they just take everything so serious, don't they? Everyone takes so serious. Yeah. Actual fact, I need to swap that around now. There you go. So now you won't be hearing the background. Right, I was going to change my name for a minute, but it's... do you know, it's... Wait a minute. I don't think he has a remote in hand. I think he has something else. Easy. Let's keep it clean. Guten Tag, Hans. Wie geht's? Did you see what Jeremy posted on instructions? It's fantastic. On instructions? What do you mean, instructions? To be perfectly honest with you, Ants, I've been watching the streams and trying to keep up to date, but I haven't really been paying attention to a lot of stuff because it's just repetitive. It's just the same thing, different day, really. Instagram, no, I don't have Instagram, and I try to avoid it. But I mean, it's like at the end of the day, it's all repetitive. But I still call that everyone should post anonymously now on that Facebook group because that'd be hilarious. Right. So what am I looking for? Where's that? Titbit Tuesdays. Right. Wait a minute. Right. There you go. That's what. There you go. Okay. That's the one I want. Huh. Okay. Interesting. I'll find. Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. Wait a minute. What was it again? 53 minutes. This guy is absolute. Oh, fucking hell. Right. Oh, I mean, besides him talking crap, you need to hear this. This is going to be interesting. How is he going to get out of this one? How the hell is he going to get out of this one? Hang on a minute. Listen to this.
Being completely inconsistent with the same exact claim that could, turn out differently in active litigation in another court.
Right. I'm glad you're here. Actually, I wanted to.
And just for the record, you can actually hear Crampon Senior actually feeding her face. She's actually eating, right, while she's talking. And then Deuce Boy wants to freaking have a go at me for coughing, sneezing. I mean, I don't know how he heard me fart, but okay, that.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah.
So prediction is there'll be no sanctions hearing on April 16th.
Yeah, we'll see
you can
about
say
that.
You heard it here, and we'll see how that turns out.
Yeah, we see about that. You seem to like spout your mouth off on different people's.
Bruce,
platforms.
can you stop whatnot sales of items being sold?
Oh yeah, you kidding me? I was just on the phone with Whatnot last night to make sure. No, I'm just kidding.
Is that why the Ohio case?
There you go. There you go. You heard it here. I mean, you say that you said, "Oh, I'm just kidding," but I didn't hear that. I mean, if I would have said something like that, I would have made sure that everyone heard me say, "Oh, I'm just kidding." No, you don't kid about that crap. A lawyer saying that on a platform of people who are not even legally trained, who are just grifting and lying through their teeth. They've never showed any transparency whatsoever. Okay, including some absolute pleb of a clown, Mr. Swamp Lizard himself, who likes to sell handbags. I mean, sorry, alligators to people so they can make handbags and boots out of them. Yeah, well, okay. So is this the same thing that you did in 2003 when you trained the 75th Ranger Battalion? How to make handbags. I mean, sorry, how to look after themselves. And, you know, if they came across an alligator or something like that to, you know, make themselves some decent boots or something. I don't know. I mean, come on, tell us. But yeah, absolute joke. Absolute joke. The fact that you just said that, a joke or not, I really, really hope they throw the book at you. I really hope they throw the book at you now, because now that's incitement. For someone like you to say that on a platform, on a public platform, with people who are easily misled and easily manipulated, no wonder things have been happening on that from the rumors that I've been hearing. Okay, so that means that you have just basically gave carte blanche. Well done. Well done on that. That's, I mean, you can't make this crap up. What's happened to my screen? Oh, doesn't matter. You just can't make this crap up. I mean, it doesn't make any. It really doesn't make any sense why you've got a apparent professional lawyer, but doing what he's doing. Hands, don't worry about spelling. I can't spell for shit. Don't worry about spelling, dude. There's no grammar police in here. Trust me. That's unbelievable. That's unfreaking believable. Wow. I mean, the fact this is not the first time he's done this. This is not the first time he's done something like this. I mean, the fact that like you got Crampon, all right, threatening DJ Raz with ice. I mean, she's made a threat live on this platform. I'm surprised YouTube are allowing this to happen. I'm surprised that YouTube hasn't done something about this already. Oh, I have a message. Jesus Christ, that was quick. Christ, that was quick. Wait, what have I done? What have I done now? Oh, well, thank you very much, Ken. I really appreciate that. Right. Well, wow. This. I tell you one thing, DJ Ratters is not just really good at music, but he's just finished. I sent him the lyrics from that song that you heard, that reggae one. So what we're going to do, we're going to click on that. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go like this. And then I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go like that. And then I'm going to go like this. You ready, guys? This is what DJ Ratters has done in the last 5-10 minutes. Dude, this is just absolutely... Mate, you are a fucking hell. Jesus. Hang on a minute. Let me just... Because I want to hear this as well. So, 1 second. Okay, here we go. I'm going to mute my mic and then we're going to play.
Spawntrooper riding in the night, heart of gold but ready to fight, standing tall doing what's right, shining truth like a firelight. Daddy's wisdom running deep taught me promises I gotta keep, breaking chains, leaving pain behind, calling out the crooked kind. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies, no more secrets in disguise, second chances, they wear thin, Spawntrooper rides again. Ain't no fear when I'm around, justice stands on solid ground, one last chance to make it right, or face the reckoning tonight. In the dark where shadows creep, truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell, standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies, no more secrets in disguise, second chances, they wear thin, Spawntrooper rides again. In the dark where shadows creep, truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell, standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies, no more secrets in disguise, second chances, they wear thin, Spawntrooper rides again.
Oh, you know that I fucking like that one. I love that one. Hey, DJ, wonder what that would sound like in R&B or what do you think? Intro or outro? If by the way, DJ Rattus, if I may I use that as an outro or intro on my stream? May I have your permission to download that and use that as an intro and outro? Yeah, not a problem. Wait, yeah. Okay. That was a bloody. I want to hear that. Do you want to hear that again? Should we play it again? Let's play it again. And by the way, just to be, I know that a lot of people, but there you go. Yeah, I'm just thinking how I can put it as an intro or an outro. I don't know if it should be, intro. No. What, you want to hear it again? And out like it as an outro, yeah. Right, okay, play it again. Right, let's play it again. The song is called Spawntrooper Rides Again by DJ Rattus Remix.
Spawntrooper riding in the night, heart of gold but ready to fight, standing tall, doing what's right, shining truth like a firelight. Daddy's wisdom running deep taught me promises I gotta keep, breaking chains, leaving pain behind, calling out the crooked kind. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies, no more secrets in disguise, second chances, they wear thin, Spawntrooper rides again. Ain't no fear when I'm around, justice stands on solid ground, one last chance to make it right, or face the reckoning tonight. In the dark where shadows creep, truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell, standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies, no more secrets in disguise, second chances, they wear thin, Spawntrooper rides again. In the dark where shadows creep, truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell, standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies, no more secrets in disguise, second chances, they wear thin, Spawntrooper rides again.
Now that song, that tune is just absolutely phenomenal. That tune is phenomenal. I mean, DJ, you're a scholar. You are a scholar. I mean, that there. Redo for me. What? Wait, what? Um, what do you mean redo for you? You want to hear it again? Oh my word. Actual fact, let me do something. Let me do something here. 1 second. I've got a plan. I've got a mission. I've got a mission. That was good. I'll be honest with you. I really enjoyed that. That's the first time. I mean, like I like country and western. I do like. I mean, years ago I used to love country and western. But wow. Yeah, DJ, do me a favor, mate. Don't. I like. Yeah, I like this one. So I'm later on when I'm not live, I'm going to do a little bit of recording, and then what I'm going to do is the next time I go live, I'm actually going to have one. Oh, mate, I'm gonna add one. But the thing is, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my pictures to it. But I'm going to make sure that people know that you created these. That's that's absolutely phenomenal. I do like that one. How do I download it? If I download it, it says it only comes in 480p, which is standard. What's the restrictions? All right, restrictions apply to the third device graphical net. All right, only first YouTube Red, only first time YouTube Red music play music subscribers are eligible for trials into the. Right, you must have an internet connection. Some playwright you must Quebec student membership 4 years student. Oh, damn it! Right, okay, yeah, that's not. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't download it, so I'd have to do it the hard way. Okay, not a problem. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it a different way. So yeah, don't delete that. Whatever you do. That is an awesome tune. Oh yeah, I'll be honest with you. I really, actual fact, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to play it again. Sorry, but I'm playing it again. I am playing it again, just one more time. Oh no. Actual fact, yes. I need that picture for a second. I'll take that one down. I'm going to put that there. Oh crap! I need to take that there. Why is everything going so wrong for me right now? Medic. There you go. I need to blow my nose. 1 second.
Spawntrooper riding in the night, heart of gold but ready to fight, standing tall, doing what's right, shining truth like a firelight. Daddy's wisdom running deep taught me promises I gotta keep, breaking chains, leaving pain behind, calling out the crooked kind. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies, no more secrets in disguise, second chances, they wear thin, Spawntrooper rides again. Ain't no fear when I'm around, justice stands on solid ground. One last chance to make it right, or face the reckoning tonight. In the dark where shadows creep, truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell, standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies, no more secrets in disguise, second chances, they wear thin, Spawntrooper rides again. In the dark where shadows creep, truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell, standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies, no more secrets in disguise, second chances, they wear thin, Spawntrooper rides again.
And there you go. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, that was that I enjoyed. That was that. Yeah, that was song was awesomeness. That was awesome. Yes. Oh God, I had to record it. I had to record it. Just in case that Rats, you sir are a scholar, and yeah, that was awesome. And I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I'm really glad you guys enjoyed it. A Brummy, not a Brammy. Brummy. Birmingham. A Brummy. Have we lost Raz? That I have to admit, I really enjoyed that. Hey, I'm back down to 651. Yes. I love it when people. Yeah. One thing I have to say though, I need to. Oh wait. Yeah. Well, I just had confirmed that Deuce Boy did say he was kidding, but the fact that he actually said it in the first place. So I just had it confirmed that he did say he was kidding. But again, uh, again, as far as I'm concerned, it's just like when he said that about a child choking on a stylist or something like that, and he was funny and laughing about it. You don't say that crap. You're a well, you're supposed to be a professional lawyer, a professional. So it just shows you what type of person he really is. He's an absolute waste of rations. That's what he is. But I hope you guys are enjoying it, enjoying everything. I mean, like that tune, Ratters. That's and oh. um, uh, well, I have just found out that my pretty has been French kissing her fella and has caught the germy wormies and is not feeling very well. So, just a shout out to my pretty, who I adore, just like I adore uh, everyone else in this little select group of people. Ha ha! I'm so no. I shouldn't laugh. But because like they will, she will only tell my queen, and she will tell Spawn, you know, Mrs. Spawn, and then I get my ass kicked like I did before. Yeah. So I'm gonna, yeah. So well, my pretty, if you're listening, please get well. Hi Nimrod, hugs, kiss, platonic, of course. So yeah, and I don't know what DJ Ratters is doing, but if he's done another tune, that yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, so my pretty, you get well soon. Unfortunately, that means we can't do a stream this week if you're going to be poorly. And from obviously, Mr. Pretty has been poorly for a while, as we heard in the past. So hopefully he will be doing well as well. Hopefully they both get better soon. Yeah. So, yeah. Well, that's what happens when you walk around in a t-shirt and miniskirt in the winter. You get ill. No, yeah, my sweet fly. Trust me, right? She knows that I'm just busting her balls. She knows that it's all meant in jest and it's a joke. There's no harm intended here. I love my ladies a lot. And it's like now we're both ill. Now she can't have a go at me when she's sneezing and coughing and stuff like that. But I hope she gets well. It's probably one of those. It's probably a flu. Because it has been cold over there. So my pretty, lots of hugs. Well, actual fact, let me put my chemical protection suit on. I don't want to get your lurgy. I don't want to catch your cold. Love you. I'm a man. Hey, listen, I have a right to whine and complain when I'm ill. All right. Hang on a minute. Shit, that's funny. Yeah, they are. But you know what I'm going to do? Oh, wait a minute. How can I do this? I wonder if I can. Oh, I'll have to do it later. Hello, welcome back, Amogo. I don't even know what to say. I think we've covered everything. What was I going to say? So yeah, unfortunately, then this week, obviously, if my pretty is poorly, there won't be a stream with my pretty this week until she feels better. There won't be a stream with my pretty until she feels better, because obviously her health is more important than us sitting on here. Play it again for Amogo. I'm sure Amogo heard it. Did you hear it? And the next person. No, sorry. I'll play it again. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, action.
Spawntrooper riding in the night, heart of gold but ready to fight, standing tall, doing what's right, shining truth like a firelight. Daddy's wisdom running deep taught me promises I gotta keep, breaking chains, leaving pain behind, calling out the crooked kind. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies, no more secrets in disguise, second chances, they wear thin, Spawntrooper rides again. Ain't no fear when I'm around, justice stands on solid ground, one last chance to make it right, or face the reckoning tonight. In the dark where shadows creep, truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell, standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies, no more secrets in disguise, second chance, where shadows creep. Truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell. Standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lie. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances, they wear thin. Spawntrooper rides again.
Spawntrooper riding in the night. Heart of gold, but ready to fight. Standing tall, doing what's right. Shining truth like a firelight. Daddy's wisdom, running deep. Taught me promises I gotta keep. Breaking chains, leaving pain behind. Calling out the crooked kind. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances, they were thin. Spawntrooper rides again.
Bring
Ain't
that.
no fear when I'm around. Justice stands on solid ground. One last chance to make it right. Or face the reckoning tonight. In the dark where shadows creep. Truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell. Stand strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances, they were thin. Spawntrooper rides again. In the dark where shadows creep. Truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell. Standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances, they were thin. Spawntrooper rides again.
Wow. Holy shit. Wow. Oh, that is absolutely perfect. Have a guess what? It finishes right at 3 minutes. Wonder if I can actually. That, DJ, that one there, with your permission, I would like to use that as an intro. I would love to use that as an intro. I like the last. I haven't even begun to rework his other song yet. What other song? Wait, what? that yeah, I oh wow. Oh wow. I mean, like, I don't know. I need to get I need to, like, the intro I've got, I want to change that. So I probably might use the I probably might use the pictures, but I'll change the music. You know, yeah, I think I'll do that. Because that one's 40 seconds. No, that one's no. What I'm going to do, basically the countdown is going to be this song. So you're going to have this song as a countdown. Anyway, yeah, I'll touch. What I'll do, I'll touch base with you, DJ, because I need your suggestion and input. But wow. But anyway, we've discussed quite a lot of stuff tonight. We definitely discussed a lot of stuff. We've covered quite a few things, and we know that there are certain people out there who are just, troublemakers and shit talkers. But DJ Rattus, mate, you've astonished me. I am absolutely taken back by that second tune, dude. I like the country and western one. I don't go on anyone's Google Drive, dude. So I'll sort it out. Don't you worry about it, mate. I'll sort something out. I'll talk to you privately. But wow. That's phenomenal. That is absolutely phenomenal. That is phenomenal. You dude, you very, very you are very, very talented. That's about fit. That's about fact. But anyway, guys, I am going to call it a day. I'm not going to call it. Hi, Annie. Hi, welcome to the stream, Annie. I hope SMN is okay. I hope his dad's okay, because obviously he's doing a bit of work for his dad. So if anyone sees SMN in any of the streams, can you just let him know? Thinking about him, hope everything's fine, and we'll talk to him. Oh mate, that's I don't even know what to do now. I need to redo my whole restream. Yeah, that's going to be. Yeah. That I'm absolutely. I tell you one thing, dude. You are really fucking talented. I knew that you were talented before, but this, wow. Wow. Anyway, guys, it's been 3 hours, so we've covered a lot, and thanks to DJ Rats for doing the 2 tunes. Really appreciate that. What was I going to say? Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button. Actual fact. Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button. And again, big shout out to DJ Rattus for giving me some fantastic. Okay, good to know, Aussie Jen. Thanks very much. What was I going to say? Yeah, just a big shout out to DJ Rattus. Let's send him some love. All right. And thanks very much for the tunes. I will be touching base with you at some point, but I need to do some husbandly stuff. But so what I'm going to do, guys, for the outro, for leaving now. Obviously, you've got 2 minutes, and what we're going to do, you're going to get the 2 minutes, and then I'm going to play the last song again. So basically, everyone can enjoy it one more time. How about that? So basically, ladies and gentlemen, Wookiees and Ewoks, members of the jury, Your Honor, thank you very much for coming. Remember, spread the word for the mobility scooter for Eric. You know, spread the love. Let's try and get him that scooter. Okay, let's try and help him and support him. All right, he's a veteran. He's a Navy veteran, and let's all give our thanks to DJ Rattus for 2 fantastic tunes. And ladies and gentlemen, please start gathering your property and your items. Start getting ready and start making your way to the exits. So you're going to have 2 minutes of the countdown, and then we're going to go straight into the tune, and then that'll be it. Okay, so you've got 5 minutes of pure enjoyment. So enjoy. Lots of love, everybody. Remember to subscribe. Remember to hit that like button. And remember, I is your Spawntrooper. I is your Seeker. Lots of love and take care. And enjoy the tunes. You've now got 2 minutes of countdown. And then I'll bring back... Actual fact, you know what? Let's do the song first, shall we? Let's do the second song again. Oh, yep.
Spawntrooper riding in the night. Heart of gold, but ready to fight. Standing tall, doing what's right. Shining truth like a firelight. Daddy's wisdom, running deep. Taught me promises I gotta keep. Breaking chains, leaving pain behind. Calling out the crooked kind. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances, they within. Spawntrooper rides again. Ain't no fear when I'm around. Justice stands on solid ground. One last chance to make it right. Or face the reckoning tonight. In the dark where shadows creep. Truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell. Standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances, they within. Spawntrooper rides again. In the dark where shadows creep. Truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell. Standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances, they within. Spawntrooper rides again.
Right, just a quick one. Okay, I've got a little bit of an announcement to make on behalf of DJ Ratters. DJ Ratters has offered, basically, what he has offered is this. He will write a custom song each week for anyone or for the highest person who donates. I.e., like if you got a friend, if you send that link to someone, or you spread it on your Facebook or on your groups, and someone donates, the highest person who donates towards the heavy duty mobility scooter for Eric will get a personalized custom song made for them personally. It will be for this song will be for them, right? And basically, I will monitor it, and we will monitor it, right? This is not like a ploy or a con. It's basically he will he'll do that song for you, right? Or for the person who donates. Yeah. So if someone donates 5 and then someone donates 10, and then there's no donation after that, the person who donated 10, right, will have a custom song written for them, and it'll be for them. It'll be personalized. So that's on behalf of DJ Rattus. Okay, so please, okay, let's try to help Eric. Okay, let's try to support a veteran. Okay, if you click on a link and you go to the website, you can read everything. Right, the man is not hiding anything. He is a veteran. He's a Navy veteran, and it's only fair to support that veteran. And if we, because we can't ask, but all we can suggest. So if you want to do it, up to you. We will monitor it. We'll keep an eye on it. I'll talk to, or one of us will talk to Eric later, and we'll let him know. And then what we'll do, okay, we'll monitor it. So it's entirely up to you guys. Right. So, but only problem is if you do it anonymously. Unfortunately, if you do it anonymously, then it's obviously the song's going to be anonymous, anonymous. Yeah, and I think we've had enough about anonymous, but I respect people's privacy. Yeah, he's been trying to get it for just over 2 years now, since 2023, and and we, as far as I'm concerned, as a veteran myself, we should all support veterans, irregardless of, mindset or attitude or whatever, ego or whatever. But like I said, please spread the word for his scooter, and let's get as many people as we can to support him. And I hope that you all understand that. Okay. Anyway, on that note, a big thank you to DJ Raz. Okay, so, and as he said, it'll be done weekly. And well, I'm not really good at asking for things. Well, but when it comes to a veteran, and when it comes to that veteran needing needing a tool for him to be able to move around without struggling, okay, it's only fair to spread the word. And now it's, once I spread the word and I give you that ammunition, it is up to you how to use it. If you go into different groups and you post in a group and explain what it's about, people will go and look at it and they go, yeah, I mean, even if you donate $1, $5, 10, 20, 30, 40, it doesn't really matter, as long as you're willing. There's somewhere in your heart that you're willing to, you know what, I'm going to help this guy. Okay. And what else can you ask for? It's not like that we're grifting and buying, little Christmas lights and God knows what else, which is worthless. What can you do with that? But with a heavy duty mobility scooter, right, he will have the ability to move around a little bit more freer and more easier. Okay. All right. So I'll leave that up to you guys, and hope you don't mind me pointing out. And I think, Rattus has done so really what, to write a tune specifically personalized to an individual, for any individual, is just fantastic. And I appreciate what he's done. You know, that's something that's nice, and to have your own personal song. Yeah. But anyway, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Wookiees and Ewoks, members of the jury, thank you once again for coming and hanging out. And I look forward to the next one. That may be an absolute FUBA. And hey, you know what they say, don't you? What could possibly go wrong? Join us. Why don't you? Well, hang on a minute, Lisa. Hang on a minute. You come in right at the end? What have you been up? Why have you, what, wait, why? What? Why have you come in now? What is this heresy? Where have you been? What have you been doing? Who have you been doing it with? Huh? Hey? Hi, Lisa. Good to see you, but we are closing down now. So, again, but if you go back the last half an hour, actually, about the last 45 minutes, at last hour, you'll actually quite enjoy it. Okay, so good to see you, Lisa. Lots of love. And to everyone who subbed, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Everyone who shows me that support, I really appreciate it. Because just remember one thing. When you come into chat here, you are safe. You are amongst friends. Okay, and that's the way I want you to treat it. If there's any arguments, the mods will deal with it. All right, but remember, this is your safe zone. This is your decompression zone. So if you want to come in, chill out. And today, we've all been blessed. We've all been blessed by DJ Ratters for doing the 2 tunes, and the idea in regards of willing to make those tunes, make a song for people who donate to help get a veteran a heavy-duty mobility scooter. So again, kudos to you, brother. Thanks very much for what you're doing. And to everyone else, much love, lots of hugs. Remember 2 things. 1, a smile a day keeps the weirdos away. And 2, stupidity only goes to such a height unless you give the person a ladder to climb up the stupid tree. But anyway, my numbers are back up, are they? Well, yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's quality over quantity. You know, people who are on by, you know what I mean. Anyway, lots of love, everybody. Here's your 2 minutes. Yeet.